Hey there, welcome back. It is another video. If you are new here, my name is Haley and welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. What my channel is for is to show all the roughness and greatness in life and show you guys how I maintain it. Today's video, I've got some notes written down here. What I'll be sharing with you, 9 things I would tell 15-year-old me. So in November, it is my birthday. I'll be turning 25, so about 10 years ago, I would have been 15. And I'd say right now, life feels a little bit quarter life crisis like. I do have it though. I am working towards a better life and I am using alternatives to help myself. I find that it's easier for myself to understand things and get life a bit easier. It really has helped me find my home and my purpose in life, and it helps motivate me despite all the BS in between and the feelings and the hurt, but it really does help me out. But let's get into the video. Number 9, I put, don't be afraid. I'm gonna read from my notes here. I was so afraid and allowed my anxiety to take over and keep myself in a box. I really had to look deep inside myself and surround myself with the right family that supports and believes in me. So I wrote that down because that really does matter. Growing up, it was quite hard for me to understand why I acted the way I did or why my family reacted to me the way I did. And that's why it's so important to have those important people around you that actually do support you and want to help you and do see the best in you, because it helps you move through life better. It helps you not be so afraid. It encourages you and inspires you. And so number 9, don't be afraid. Number 8, believing in yourself. What I wrote here, believing in yourself goes a long way. I grew up in an environment where everything was looked at as always negative, so I believed it too. If you have passion and you have a hobby that makes you happy, set your soul on fire, and allows you to get away, that is what matters the most. Focusing on those things allows us to love life more. You know what you need. So believing in yourself is a really big thing. It's very hard sometimes. And that's why I say trust your intuition. I've mentioned in my other videos, because if you look at the hurt that's hurt you and it sets a fire on inside of you and makes you want to do something, do it. Work hard at it. And like me, the painting, it's been really helping me escape and just get into another zone, and it makes the other parts of my life a little better, and it helps make me believe in myself more. So number 8, believing in yourself. Number 7, be more creative. I'll read again. I used to take art classes in middle school and I loved that so much. I would go to regular class to do my work and I was happy. 7th grade, I wanted to cheerlead and couldn't, so I fell apart and then I closed myself in. What I am saying is that creativity helps you get through life more easily. If you think positively, everything will be okay. Color, draw, paint, use clay, build things, think outside of the box. So being creative, it allows you to make things brighter, in my opinion. Work is very hard sometimes, and yes, it makes me pretty emotional because I just really, sorry. Bit emotional today, I apologize. No, just being at work is sometimes really hard and people treat you just horribly and they don't understand. So being creative for me really helps me be more positive. It helps shine light on anything, and I can paint anything in color, so I can change it. It doesn't have to be ugly. So number 7, being more creative. Number 6, trust the process. Now I'll read again. I had a friend who said that, and it's true. If you focus, breathe, take your time, and take care of yourself, you'll be able to get through anything. I believe we go through what we do because we can handle that, and that gives us the opportunity to share with others to understand. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, and that is so true. Trusting the process is hard sometimes, and it's really hard to believe that this is what I should be going through to get where I need to be. Yes, that's very hard to believe, but bringing it all together and knowing that you will get yourself out of whatever you get into, trusting the process, then you'll be all right. If you know that if you get yourself into some BS, or say you did something wrong and you're like, shoot, you feel bad about it, whatever, well, just get through it, learn from it, and you'll be good. And it might not happen again if you learn from it. Trust the process. Number 6. Number 5, sometimes you have to say goodbye. Now, this is a really big one for me because it's pretty hard. I'll read here what I wrote though. Letting go is really hard. I used to allow other people to treat me a certain way just to feel like I had someone around. Misery loves company, and that's true. Don't settle because you allow others to hurt you and steal from you, and then you're left with nothing, and even more sad than if you were just alone. Now, trying things out is good, but you have to know and be strong enough to say, yeah, this is good, I'll stay, or maybe this is not what I need. And you have to leave and let go. You'll find a way, I promise. Now, this is so true because I realized that I used to allow myself to be uncomfortable, to be around people, just to be happy. Growing up, I was in facilities that I didn't know anybody. Yes, I got to know them, but I didn't know them, and I was always put there. And so I got comfortable with that, and I put that in my mind that that's what I needed if I ever felt sad or whatever, is just to be around somebody. And it's not the thing, because that's the saying, misery loves company. If you don't sit in your own stuff by yourself and figure it out, then somebody else can feed you the wrong information. They don't know how you feel. They don't know what you went through. And so trusting the process is a really big key. So sometimes you do have to say goodbye. Number 5. Number 4, I wrote, have a good support team. I always would surround myself with the people that I thought wanted me around, and then I would trust in them and they would let me down. One day I got so tired of being used that I exploded and made a drastic change. I only allow good people around me now, and I speak up and say what I need. I trust my intuition, my gut feeling, you could say, and it will come. So like I said, before, having that good support team really does help you. They will tell you the right things. They won't try to deter you. They will try to support you in anything you would like to do. They try to help you along the way. And they reassure you that they won't give up on you. So, number 4, have a great support team. Number 3, a big one for me, less is more. I wrote, I notice I like to collect things, or my plants, for instance. I have about 35 of them and I love them all, but watering them is time consuming, and sometimes I forget because I always like to be busy. It stresses me out more, so I figure I downsize and I don't have to worry about much, and then less stressed as well. Therefore, less is more. So that was a good example. I mentioned my plants, about how many I have. I have a ton of plants. And yes, it can be stressful sometimes because I don't want them to die. They're all beautiful, but having this many, I have to worry about many different watering cycles because they all take different amounts of water at different times. So downsizing can help you be less stressed. That's why I made my last video organization, because the organization also helps you be less stressed. Being organized like that is less, so you get more out of it. Number 2, practicing, and everything takes time. I think those come together. I wrote, keep working and notice the progress you gain, and don't compare where you are to other people because that stunts growth. So practicing what you like to do, I guess, or sets your soul on fire takes time. It cannot happen overnight. I used to think that like I didn't give it enough time. You know, I was always rushing and impatient. And so, you know, allowing things to take time and the day-to-day growth that you see will help you be more patient. So number 2, practice, and it takes time. Number 1, patience. What I wrote, patience is a virtue. And if you practice that, it makes life better. You become okay and more appreciative of what you have and be good with that. So patience is a really big one. For me, that was really hard. Like I just said, I was so impatient and wanted things to happen so quickly. If we just notice what we have and work towards things, it helps us become a bit more patient, and that's what's been helping me. And so, like, you know, with my paintings and stuff, it really helps me become more patient because I see the progress I make day to day and where it come from just a freaking blank canvas to a colorful masterpiece. So that was my last one. Number 1, patience. It's truly a it's truly a big one. So that will conclude this video. My 9 things I would have told myself at 15. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.